American. His name is Michael Bluth, returning to the show, representing BYU Track and Field on the Deseret First Credit Union Hotline. Michael, first and foremost, congratulations on another amazing season.
Thank you. It's been a great season.
We would be remiss if we didn't start with this because we talked about it last time.
We have to.
Have you watched Arrested Development yet?
No, I have not.
All right.
What are you, a student athlete competing in nationals? What are you, busy?
You got bigger and more important things.
Will you watch the pilot after the season?
I'll do it for you, Jarom. I will sit down and watch the pilot.
Thank you.
Commitment pattern. It's on display.
It's on Netflix. I know that you'll be blessed for this decision, Michael. It will be great. Okay, so you're at nationals. You're in Eugene. Competition starts, tomorrow. Your stuff starts Thursday, I believe. Tell us about the vibe, the energy. It all comes down to this. You guys have been competing all year for this.
It's a great question. We're excited. I can speak for myself and the men's team and the women's team. We're all very excited to do as best we can. The goal is podium, which is take top 4. And that's ideal. That's optimal situation where, everybody's got to perform to what we know that they can. We're obviously going to get some great points from Connor Mance and Cameron Bates, but there are a couple others that, if we can score and take top 4, that would be just ecstatic. That'd be awesome.
The men's team spent the better part of the season, Michael, ranked in the top 10. This program has gone to an elite level, and we don't use that word lightly in Studio B. So what's made the difference this season and made it unique and special in that you were able to take the next step?
What's been the difference? We've been drinking the Kool-Aid that the cross-country team kind of gave us. Coach Iceland did great with cross-country, and then, we've all been rallying around some of those distance guys and some of the other field events that, like our pole vaulter, Zach McCorder, who I think he's on the show. He has been an absolute stud, and we have a couple other guys that Colton Yardley in hurdles and Cameron Bates as well, who have just been performing this year. And, the idea is do as well as we can and then lay it up for next year. There's some incoming guys who are going to be just as good, if not better than some of us outgoing old guys. But it's been exciting to see the growth and development of the team as it comes across.
Tell me about this, because you talked about it, cross country. Their success has led to increased motivation that, hey, we can do this in track as well, which has been awesome. And the track team's been good, just gone to another level, right? Like cross country. BYU's known as the distance running school. That's sort of the perception out there. Yet, you compete in the 400 and the 4x400 and the 4x100. So there's some speed there. What's it like for you guys to sort of rep BYU in some of the faster events there?
It's been awesome. The sprint events are, heavily stacked. I'm running up against some really, really fast guys who are ranked in the world as the top guys who have posted some of the fastest times, and it's about time that maybe some of the sprints or some of the field events kind of repped ourselves out there with the distance guys. They've been pulling us along, but we've been here ready to kind of do our part and help hopefully bring home some sort of hardware from the national meet.
Have you ever recorded yourself in a 40-yard dash, and if so, what is it?
Not technically. We've joked around on the track with spikes, kind of running through, but I've never been on a field, put on cleats, and actually run a 40-yard dash. Because we first off, we're in meters, so yards to meters. We'd actually have to space it out with yards. But I wouldn't say I'm the fastest 40-yard dash guy you've ever met. Some of those guys, what they posted this year for the pro day, sheesh, those were lickety-split quick.
Yeah, we saw a 4.31 from Chris Wilcox. We saw another 4.3 from Mike Simon. So I'd love to see who the fastest is on the track team, just so we have kind of this comp with the football team at some point. That'd be fun, right? Could we line that up at some point?
That would be awesome, actually. I know of a couple guys who would love to do that. I'd be down, but I know specifically 2, Colton Yardley, Dallin Draper Heisen could post up some really quick times.
So, some of your teammates involved in the 4x1, 4x4, 400. What's it like for you as you go into some of these events that there's one event that you're going to do like 90 minutes later. Physically, what's that going to be like competing in those?
Well, I'd like to say I have the best coach of this side of the Mississippi, Kyle Grossarth, and probably the best coach of that side of the Mississippi as well. But he trains us for this. We have workouts, and he has designed our kind of training phases to lead up to regionals and nationals. And it's all about, staying in the moment, executing what you can do, and then kind of being present for and kind of prepping up for the next race. I have, I think a 90-minute window. Colton Yardley, he's going to be doing the 400 hurdles. He'll have I think an hour, and it's, we got to do what we can in our race and then get ready for the next one, staying there kind of mentally and physically so that we can execute what we know we can in the later race, which is the 4x4 at night.
I'm always fascinated about the emotions that go into a race, especially right before that pistol fires off and you go. What are you thinking about mentally? And is your heart racing? Are you going through, because you've done so many times that you're even keel? What's happening in your mind and emotionally at that moment?
I would say the ball of nerves for me at the regional meet came when I was sitting next to Bryce Stedman, who is 44.5 kind of guy, and I sat next to him and I kind of got a little bit nervous, but it kind of just takes over. I've been doing this for many years. I know what to expect. I know what to do. My body kind of just takes over. So we walk over to the start line. You set your blocks. The officials are yelling at you to get your fingers off the line. And it just, we've done this so many times. It's just muscle memory at that point. Every now and then you'll think a funny thought or so, but it just takes over the reps, and the gun goes off when they say on your mark, set, the gun goes off, and your body just takes over and you run your race.
Michael, at some point before the race starts, maybe it's an hour before, a half an hour before, I just want you to think of the BYU Sports Nation karma, because we're going to give it to you, and it's going to take you to that next level. So embrace the Gregorian chant in your ears right now. The karma is headed to you in Eugene, Oregon.
I appreciate that.
And we can't wait to talk about Arrested Development, but after the most important thing, and that's the races.
All right, we'll do.
If you win a natty, you need to cross the line and yell, "There's money in the banana stand!"
If I win a natty, I will absolutely do that, Jarom. Absolutely.
Yes.
Thanks, Michael. Good luck to you.
Thank you very much, guys.
Michael Bluth on the Deseret First Credit Union Hotline. Deseret First, you know why, we show how.